Hey, it's Amy Calandrino, and I'm here with part 2 of my 6-week series about what I do for entrepreneurs and professionals when it comes to their space needs. And this is regard to looking for space. So, I talked about step 1, and step 1 was to identify the space needs. So, I tend to cast the net very, very wide. So, if a client is looking, let's say, for flex space or office space or industrial space, I might be kind of creative and check multiple categories. And also, even if they say like in a certain area, I might look in a little bit of surrounding areas. So I tend to go through lots and lots and lots of different listings. I just worked with a document company, and they had come to me with a specific space need, a specific space configuration, and looking back through my file, it ended up being about this thick, and I literally looked through every single space plan because they had a very tight time frame and didn't have time to reconfigure the space and had some client needs that they had to fill right away. So I cast the net really, really wide, and then just depending on the size of the space and the client requirement, I might do some accompanying reports, and I might grade the space sometimes for a larger user, maybe let's say 10,000 square feet. You aren't going to find them, not generally going to find a very perfect space, but I'll grade it based on their specific needs and how they have them ranked, whether it's A, B, or C. So step 2 is I'm going to provide those options. I'm going to explain my rationale. And often after I've identified the client's needs, part of providing the options is I actually pick up the phone or text or email and talk to the other agents and give them a little bit of insight into what my client's doing. Doing that front end work makes me way more efficient, and I'm able to get better results. I don't want my first feeling of a space to be the second that I walk into it with a showing. I want to already have a feeling with it. I want to of the space. I want to have rapport with the other agent and have a clear idea. Is this actually going to work? Because if it's not going to work, it's not worth my time or my client's time to go see the space. So that's part of providing the options to my client. Often, when I provide the options to my clients are like, why does it take this a couple days? Well, I have to make those phone calls. So that's part 2 of the steps that we take if you retain beyond commercial. We will, after I provide those options, we can talk about a schedule for seeing them. So I hope that provides a little bit more insight into the process, and I have 4 more steps that I follow, and each of the 4 steps have little bitty steps in between. So if you ever have any questions at all or have any feedback on what to include in my different segments, let me know. I'm happy to help. Bye now.